To test whether the prisoner was faking his death, the warden actually burned the soles of his feet with fire, but after a while, there was still no reaction, so the warden ordered his men to throw the body into the sea. The guards covered him with a shroud, but all of this was seen by another prisoner through the tunnel. As soon as the guards left, the man immediately crawled out. Seeing the old man's body, he tore open the body bag and dragged the old man into his own cell, placing him on the bed in a sleeping position. He even stuck his own hair onto the old man's head. After setting everything up, the man crawled back into the old man's cell, found the treasure map the old man had hidden, and before the guards returned, stitched himself into the body bag. Soon after, the guards came back. They lifted the body, feeling it was a little heavy, but didn't bother opening the shroud. They tied an iron ball to the ankles and threw the body into the sea. The man used a small knife to cut open the bag, freed himself from the iron ball, and swam upward, wrongfully imprisoned for 14 years. He had finally escaped, but the danger wasn't over yet. He had to reach the shore before the guards found out. When the guards later delivered food, no matter how they called him, the man didn't respond. Stepping closer, they were horrified to discover that lying on the bed was actually the old man they had thrown into the sea. The warden ordered his men to move the bed. The stones on the wall were easily removed, and when he peered inside with a torch, a tunnel appeared before his eyes. Only then did he realize the man had escaped. The man used all his strength to swim to shore, thus beginning his path of revenge. To avoid drawing attention, he sneaked into a farmer's house and changed out of his prison uniform. Looking in the mirror at his unfamiliar face, he realized that years of imprisonment had drastically changed his appearance. Before leaving, he took a pair of scissors to trim his hair. A few days later, relying on memory, he returned to his old hometown, only to learn that his father had died years earlier. His joy at finally coming home immediately vanished. Heartbroken, he went to the cemetery. When he saw his father's tombstone, he realized his family had suffered even more than he had. The priest told him his father had died of depression, and right next to it was another gravestone his own, with a death date marked the year he was imprisoned. Clearly, the people who framed him never intended for him to return alive. Later, the man went to his fiancée's home, only to find out she had long since married, and was now living in Paris. The man was devastated, but what he never expected was that his fiancée had married the very enemy who had framed him.